Hi, I am Dr. Sonali Astani, a physician and a life coach, taking you to the journey of self mastery. We have learned about all these tools during our journey. Let's see how they help us to break the cycle of suffering we had discussed in our previous videos. To watch all these videos, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get all notifications. Negative self-talk is an epidemic and we need to heal. You can't give in to the negativity. The damage negative self-talk inflicts on your well-being may be hard to measure, but it's not hard to spot. At the very least, it can stop you from reaching for your personal goals, and at the worst, it can cause you to the spiral of the cycle of depression and possibly self-hatred. Think of the negative self-talk as a crying baby. You probably don't like to hear it, but at the same time, you can accept it because you know it's what babies do. The negative mind behaves the same way. It's always going to be there, making noise when it wants to. And although you can't stop it, what you can do is acknowledge it and then simply tune out of it and move on. To help you groove some new channels into your mind for positivity to flow, it's important to couple your mental efforts with some physical efforts. This will help train your mind from dual angles, both physically and mentally. Meditation can do this for you, as it is the best practice to bring tranquility to the mind. Mindfulness allows us to become more aware of our thoughts without labeling or judging them. When we are able to be still and be anchored in the now, we notice our thoughts very clearly. And when we become aware of our thoughts, we are able to begin challenging them. Challenge your thoughts. Recognize that you are having a negative thought pattern. Say stop in your head. Challenge the thought by probing it with questions. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have to support this thought? Replace the thought with something more rational or positive. For example, if you are thinking I am ugly, try thinking instead about the individuals in your life who would disagree to this, or browse through the flattering photos of Facebook or Instagram. When we release negative thought pattern and become mindful of the present, we allow ourselves to fully experience all the joy that is available to us in a given moment. Most of us are not fully aware of how our environment and social norms influence our thinking and behavior. People and institutions are constantly competing for our attention. The media draws our attention to the past and advertising usually to the future. A wandering mind is unproductive. One thought starts an endless chain of thoughts, and this process can go on until we need our mind to perform a specific function or get distracted with something else. With mindfulness, we calm our mind and emotions so we can see clearer. Then, much of our understanding will come from simple observation. When we develop mindfulness, we literally expand our awareness. Being present also helps us enjoy life to the fullest. Mindfulness leads to better control over emotions, which can be beneficial for coping with depressions. The practice allows people to be present in the moment, rather than sinking into the black hole of the negative thoughts, rejection, and self-criticism. A mindful jar is simply a clear glass jar filled with water, dish soap, and glitter or glue. It is a powerful visual metaphor for being able to express one's feeling. The glitter in the jar represents your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. When a person is feeling upset or angry, he or she can shake the jar and watch the glitter move around before gradually setting. As the glitter settles to the bottom of the jar, the user can relate that to their mind setting too. The cultivation of stillness after the swirling and chaos subside is effective. To manifest your dreams, it takes action. But to provoke inspired action, it is important that your subconscious clearly has your dream in mind. And visualization is the perfect tool for that. Your mind has the incredible ability to create your reality, and visualization is key to creating it. As we had already discussed, you have to set a goal, practice that specific visualization, just like you watch the movie of it. Include the very visceral feeling of immense gratitude while experiencing the scene. Continue till the universe aligns the things for your wish to come true. Gratitude plays a central role in the process by which strangers develop relationships that turn into friendships. A strong and healthy relationship is built on the 3 C's: communication, compromise, and commitment. Perfect relationship is not that you never get angry, upset, or irritated with each other. It is how fast you resolve and bounce back to normal. Since many of your behaviors and responses in relationship are conditioned and habitual, shifting them to positive ways takes more than conscious effort. Mindfulness practice helps to make these shifts. Practicing mindfulness is like regularly putting small amounts of change in a jar. They will all add up over time, and this will add up to the greater peace and happiness, as well as you get closer to achieving your goals. Remember, you don't have to do the mindfulness practices perfectly to get the benefits. All you have to do is to keep bringing your mind back to the present moment when it wanders off. Practicing mindfulness may be a bit challenging in the beginning, but I can assure you it will get easier. The benefits of living in the moment are well within your reach, no matter how much your mind is racing. If you stick with these mindfulness practices, you too will learn how to live in the present moment and stop worrying. Very little is needed to make a life happy. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Mindset is what separates the best from the rest. Thank you.